Hey everyone, happy new moon in Gemini. Really good to be here with you all. And I wanted to take a moment today to ask you a very important question. What is your relationship with the force of life? There's a lot of different names for this, right? I'm talking about the animating life force energy that allows all of this beautiful nature around me to happen, to bloom. This divine intelligence that it's so much vaster than my own, that allows a giant oak tree to come out of a tiny acorn, that allows me to come into life through birth. And it's that one force that we're in relationship with, right? So we come into life, we're born, we're incarnated into this world, and then we're going to die. We're going to inevitably leave. So what is that force of life that animates everything in between? That allows divine synchronicities and miracles to occur. Call it what you want, be it the universe, be it nature, be it God, Allah. I don't care what you call it, but what is your relationship with that force? This is a really foundational question in our life, right? Because that is the only relationship that we are truly in, is our relationship with that force of life and ultimately death. What is that force? And how do we orient ourselves in alignment with it? So this comes up because what I've really been noticing lately is speech, the power of the word. Our word is what brings everything to us. It's what creates the world around us. And I know in my own heart and so many friends and people that I'm working with lately, the power of the word is really coming up. So how are we in integrity with our word? How do we speak our truth? How do we not hurt other people but stay in our own alignment? And ultimately, for me, the force of the word really has to come from my relationship with Source, right? So how I orient in all of my relationships has to be an expression of the one relationship that I am in. So I invite you to just really first ask yourself that question of what is my relationship with that force, with creation, with nature. There's a reason that, if you've noticed, every single one of my videos have been outside in nature. And there's a reason for that. For me, it is where I feel the closest to Source, to that divinity, to that force of creation that moves through. And so what is your relationship with it? Where do you find connection? Where do you find that heart sense of belonging and conversation and interaction and give and take? Because it's a conversation, right? It's a conversation that we're in the whole of our life. And it doesn't mean that it's always great. It doesn't mean that it always feels good. But it's a conversation that we're willing to engage in. And the more that we interact with all of our relationships, with every action that we do, the more that we can orient towards that force, that one creation, nature, whatever you want to call it, the more that we can allow that to move through us, allow that to speak through us, allow it to move us, period. I find the greater sense of alignment there is. So the next time that challenging conversation presents itself and you're in a place where you're really trying to figure out what to say and how to navigate, just ask yourself, what is my relationship with the force of life, the force of death, the force of all of creation, and how can I speak from that place of rootedness, of belonging in the center of the mystery? We'll tune in a lot more about this, but I just wanted to start to explore that and to really invite you to examine, where do your words, where do your actions, where does everything that you do come from? Because if you're trying to do it all yourself, it might be time to check in with your relationship with the all that is. I hope you have a marvelous rest of your day. Enjoy the new moon whenever you're tuning in for this. Stay tuned. Hop on over to my website, hannahgermstad.com, and plug in with me. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know any questions that arise, what you would like to hear explored. And let's stay tuned. Thanks so much. Have a great day.